While the whole world is blindly running in the race of electric cars, there is one company that is quietly moving in a different direction, and that is Toyota. While other automakers have accepted EVs as the only way forward, Toyota has done what no one had even imagined. Their engineers have created an engine that has shaken the foundation of the entire EV market. Now the question arises, has Toyota discovered some truth that remained hidden from other companies? Is this just technical stubbornness, or is there a bigger vision behind it? Let's explore the strategy that has brought a new twist to the EV race, and you might be surprised to learn about it. Before we go into details, subscribe to the channel so you can get the latest information about technology first. Today, Tesla, BYD, and many leading companies around the world are considering electric vehicles as the solution of the future and are rapidly investing in that direction. Governments are also offering subsidies and creating policies to promote EVs. But the reality is, in the current situation, the whole world is not ready to fully adopt EVs all at once. The biggest challenge is the charging infrastructure. Even today, there aren't enough charging stations in many cities and rural areas. On the other hand, the metals used in EV batteries such as lithium, cobalt, etc., are rare and expensive, and their mining impacts both the environment and human rights. Apart from this, the availability of electricity and the capacity of the grid are also in question. If millions of people start charging EVs simultaneously, the current energy system may collapse. Electric vehicles still prove to be limited in long-distance travel, heavy cargo transportation in cold regions. Therefore, the reality today is that EVs are definitely a part of the future, but they are not the solution for everyone and everywhere. Today, Toyota is not hopping on the electric bandwagon like other car makers. While brands like Ford, Volkswagen, and Mercedes are racing to ditch gas-powered cars and go fully electric, Toyota is hitting the brakes and saying, "Hold up. Let's think this through." Why does Toyota think the world isn't ready to go all in on electric vehicles just yet? They're concerned that pushing everyone toward EVs too fast could backfire, leaving people with fewer affordable or practical options. Instead of chasing the EV hype like Tesla or Rivian, Toyota is taking a different road. One that says electric cars aren't the only answer. Now don't get it twisted, Toyota isn't afraid of change. These are the folks who brought us the Prius back in 1997, the world's first major hybrid car that was a game changer. The Prius combined gas and electric power, paving the way for cleaner cars at a time when EVs weren't even on the radar. Toyota has been innovating for decades, just not always in the way people expect. So why is Toyota dragging its feet on EVs? Some say they're just protecting their business, but others think they're actually onto something. Toyota is betting on hybrids and even hydrogen power instead of going fully electric. They believe this mix keeps driving practical and affordable, especially in places where charging stations or EV batteries aren't really ready for prime time. Back in 2021, Toyota made a bold move that got people talking. At the COP26 Climate Summit, automakers were asked to sign a pledge to stop selling gas-powered cars by 2040. Most jumped on board, but Toyota? They said, nah, we're good. Instead of going all in on electric vehicles, Toyota promised to keep working on EVs and other tech like hybrids and hydrogen. They weren't ready to bet everything on EVs alone. Speaking of production, here's a shocker. Most hydrogen today comes from natural gas, which actually pumps carbon into the air, so it's not so clean after all. Toyota's pushing for green hydrogen made with renewable energy like wind or solar, but it's expensive and tough to produce in large amounts right now. Until green hydrogen takes over, hydrogen cars just won't be the eco-superstars they're meant to be. And then there's the big question. Will people even want hydrogen cars? Electric vehicles are everywhere. Folks see Teslas, hear about tax breaks, and understand the whole plug-it-in thing. Hydrogen? It's still a bit of a mystery to most drivers. Toyota's got some work to do to convince people that hydrogen cars are just as reliable and easy to use as EVs. That means educating folks, building trust, and proving hydrogen's worth, not a quick fix. Toyota's not going it alone though. Other car makers, energy companies, and even governments are dipping their toes into hydrogen too. If Toyota's hydrogen dream catches on, it could totally shake up the car world. So Toyota's not just banking on one idea, they're mixing things up with a smart combo of power sources, and honestly, their hybrid tech is a big part of that. You've probably heard of the Prius, the car that totally flipped the script back in 1997. It's still a rock star, and Toyota's doubling down on hybrids while others are out there chasing all-electric dreams. Why? Well, because hybrids are a practical long-term fix for millions of drivers. Here's the deal. Hybrids don't need fancy charging stations or new driving habits. They sip way less gas than regular cars, but you won't be stressing about finding a charger, battery life, or electricity bills. It's all the perks of cleaner driving without the hassle of going fully electric. Pretty sweet, right? And then there's the plug-in hybrid, the PEV, the ultimate flex. These bad boys let you zip around town on electric power for short trips and switch to a gas engine for longer hauls. It's the best of both worlds. Electric vibes for city cruising and gas for road trips. In places with shaky power grids, hybrids and PHEVs are a no-brainer. They cut emissions without making car life complicated. Toyota's pouring big money into hybrids because they know not everyone's ready to go all in on EVs. Hybrids bridge that gap, keeping driving affordable and easy. But wait, there's more. While passenger cars get all the hype, Toyota's thinking bigger. Trucks, buses, and industrial vehicles. These are the workhorses that keep the world moving, and honestly, battery-powered versions have some serious downsides. They take hours to charge, need massive batteries that add a lot of weight, and can't really go super far. This is where hydrogen shines. Toyota's not just building hydrogen combustion engines for regular cars, they're also developing hydrogen fuel cells for heavy-duty vehicles. Unlike battery-powered trucks, hydrogen trucks refuel in just minutes and can cover long distances. Perfect for, cross-country hauls. This could be a total game-changer for industries that just can't deal with long charging breaks or don't have giant charging stations. And it's not just talk. Toyota's hydrogen fuel cell tech is already rolling in California and Japan. It's the real deal. The catch? Infrastructure again. But for trucking, it's less of a headache. Hydrogen stations just need to be along major shipping routes, not everywhere, making it a legit option for long-haul rigs, even if it's not practical for every driver. Toyota's playing the long game, blending hybrids, hydrogen, and more to create a future where clean driving works for everyone, not just EV fans. Are they onto something big, or will EVs keep stealing the show? Stay tuned. Toyota's not just following the EV hype, they're carving their own path. As we've explored Toyota's bold strategy in today's rapidly evolving automotive landscape, one crucial question remains. Will hydrogen power ultimately catch up to electric vehicles in this high-stakes race for sustainable transportation? Or will EVs maintain their current dominance as the undisputed king of alternative fuel technologies? We've examined the compelling arguments on both sides, from hydrogen's rapid refueling advantages and long-haul potential to EVs' growing infrastructure and mainstream acceptance. But the conversation doesn't end here. We really want to hear your perspective on this critical debate that's shaping the future of mobility. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Do you believe Toyota's multi-pathway approach with hybrids and hydrogen represents visionary leadership or maybe technological hesitation? Have you had personal experiences with any of these alternative fuel vehicles that have shaped your opinion? Your insights could definitely spark some valuable discussions among our community of tech enthusiasts and automotive experts. If this in-depth analysis of Toyota's unconventional strategy resonated with you, show your support by hitting that like button. It honestly helps us understand what content matters most to our audience. For those who haven't already, consider subscribing to our channel and ringing the notification bell. We're constantly tracking the latest developments in automotive technology, and we'd love to keep you informed about future breakthroughs in hydrogen power, EV innovations, and everything in between. The road ahead promises some really exciting developments as these competing technologies evolve, and we'll be here to bring you the most insightful updates. Until next time, stay curious, stay informed, and most importantly, stay driven in your pursuit of knowledge about the technologies shaping our world. Catch you in the next video, where we'll continue exploring the cutting edge of automotive innovation.